Unveiling danger. Confrontation at the mall. In the heart of the bustling city, four friends, Olivia, Lily, Sarah, and Ava, chose to spend their Saturday at the Riverside Mall. Despite its usual teeming crowds, the friends found themselves on one of the less crowded floors, enjoying the rare luxury of almost having the stores to themselves. As they strolled through the pristine corridors, their laughter echoed against the polished tiles. The girls felt a unique sense of freedom, able to explore the boutiques and share stories without the usual background hum of a bustling crowd. However, unbeknownst to them, an unwelcome presence lingered in the shadows. Olivia, possessing keen intuition, started to sense that something was off. A chill ran down her spine as she noticed a man lingering a little too closely, his eyes fixed on the group. The man persistently followed them as they moved from store to store, always a few steps behind. Growing uneasy, the girls exchanged worried glances. Sarah voiced her concerns. "Do you think we're being followed?" Lily scoffed, dismissing the idea, but Olivia couldn't shake the feeling that their quiet day was turning into a discomforting ordeal. To address the situation, the friends decided to change their route, attempting to shake off their unwanted companion by weaving through the mall. Despite their efforts, the man persisted, his presence becoming increasingly ominous. The girls quickened their pace, their laughter replaced by hushed whispers. Abruptly, as they turned a corner, the man stepped into their path. Panic set in as the girls realized they were trapped. His eyes bore into theirs with an unsettling intensity. Olivia, finding her voice, demanded, "Why are you following us?" The man responded with a sinister smile, sending shivers down their spines. Fear clutched at their hearts as he began to approach, each step deliberate and menacing. Without hesitation, the friends turned on their heels and fled, their hurried footsteps echoing through the deserted halls. Seeking refuge, they darted into a nearby store, huddling together among the racks of clothes. The girls caught their breaths and tried to make sense of the frightening encounter. Fearful glances were exchanged as they waited, hoping the man had lost interest. After what felt like an eternity, they cautiously peered out from the store. Relief washed over them as they saw no sign of the stalker. Taking a collective deep breath, they decided to alert mall security and report the incident. As the security personnel escorted them to safety, the girls couldn't shake the lingering fear. The Riverside Mall, once a haven of leisure, had transformed into a haunting memory. The experience served as a stark reminder that even in the most familiar and seemingly secure places, danger could lurk just around the corner. A mall's supernatural saga. In the heart of the bustling city, the Moonlight Mall once stood as a majestic center of consumerism. Its towering structures and gleaming glass facades beckoned shoppers with promises of the latest trends and unbeatable deals. However, beneath the shiny exterior, a dark secret lurked, a tale that unfolded in the deserted corridors after closing time. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the mall underwent a mysterious transformation. The lively footsteps of shoppers were replaced by the unsettling creaks and moans of a structure settling into the stillness of the night. Among the security guards, hushed stories circulated of strange occurrences, shadows that moved independently, lights that flickered mysteriously, and whispers that carried an otherworldly tone. Amid the shops adorning the deserted corridors, Whispering Dolls, a vintage toy store, stood out. Legend had it that the store was cursed, its shelves haunted by the souls of forgotten toys seeking revenge for the neglect they endured in life. As night fell, the dolls were rumored to come to life, their eyes aglow with an unnatural light as they wandered the dimly lit aisles. On one fateful night, a security guard named Jake, driven by curiosity, decided to investigate the rumors. Armed with a flashlight and a hint of skepticism, he entered the mall after hours. The air hung heavy with an uneasy stillness as he approached Whispering Dolls. The dim security lights cast long, eerie shadows on the walls, heightening the sense of foreboding. As Jake neared the toy store, Faint whispers beckoned him closer. The door creaked open, revealing a room bathed in an ethereal glow. Rows of dusty dolls lined the shelves, their glassy eyes peering into the darkness. Hesitation gripped Jake, but an unseen force compelled him forward. Suddenly, the dolls came to life. Their joints creaked, and a soft, haunting melody filled the air. Jake's heart raced as the dolls surrounded him, their whispers growing louder. A chill ran down his spine as he realized he had trespassed into a realm where the past and present collided. The leader of the dolls, an antique porcelain figure, stepped forward. Her voice echoed with a mix of sorrow and anger as she spoke of forgotten childhoods and broken promises. Seeking justice for the abandonment they endured, the dolls entangled Jake in a spectral vendetta. Terrified, Jake fled from the toy store, the haunting melody and anguished whispers echoing in his wake. From that night on, the Moonlight Mall's haunted reputation intensified. Security guards patrolling its deserted halls spoke of ghostly whispers and eerie shadows dancing in the moonlit corridors. The Moonlight Mall, once a symbol of prosperity, had become a haven for the forgotten and forsaken. The ghosts of neglect lingered, weaving tales of sorrow and revenge through the cold, desolate halls. A chilling reminder that even in the realm of consumerism, the past could never be truly abandoned. A retail tragedy. A tale of commerce and change. The Willowbrook Mall, once a thriving commercial hub, now stood as a reminder of the unpredictable nature of consumer trends. Its once lively corridors, filled with shoppers and laughter, were now eerily silent, illuminated only by the flickering fluorescent lights that cast shadows on the empty storefronts. A haunting testament to failed commerce. Nestled in the heart of the mall was the Emporium, a department store that had weathered decades of changing retail landscapes. However, as the years passed, new shopping destinations emerged and consumer preferences shifted. The Emporium, entrenched in its past glory, struggled to adapt to the evolving market. James Mitchell, the mall manager, had witnessed the gradual decline of Willowbrook. Foot traffic dwindled, and vibrant shops transformed into vacant shells. The air was thick with desperation as sales plummeted, pushing the mall toward financial ruin. With a heavy heart, James convened an emergency meeting with the remaining shop owners. Despite discussions on strategies to revive the mall, the harsh reality hung over them. The era of Willowbrook Mall was fading, and there was no magical solution to reverse its fortunes. Despite collective efforts to breathe life back into the dying mall, shops closed one by one. The once thriving food court became a ghost town, and the play area echoed with distant memories of children's laughter. In a moment of defeat, James gathered the few remaining employees in the atrium to deliver the announcement that sealed Willowbrook Mall's fate. The faces that had once held hope now wore expressions of resignation. The mall's final day was a somber affair. Shoppers who had once strolled through its bustling corridors now sifted through remaining discounted merchandise. The atmosphere hung heavy with nostalgia and regret. At the stroke of midnight, the once vibrant Willowbrook Mall closed its doors for the last time. The lights extinguished, leaving behind a deafening silence. The mall, once a symbol of commerce and community, now stood as a relic of a bygone era. Nature, in a slow reclaiming, pushed weeds through cracks in the pavement, and dust settled on the once polished floors. Willowbrook Mall, a casualty of changing times, became a silent witness to the ebb and flow of commerce in the modern world.